Let's see what she does. Fermas Mescasuilas. Gain Sworn Enemy. Sworn Enemy is upgraded to Wrath of the Five Suns. That's it? Okay. Marks an enemy as the focus of the Paladin's Righteous Fury, granting a damage bonus against the target until combat ends or the target goes down. 5 searing projectiles shoot forth from the Paladin's hands towards the focus of their Righteous Fury? Whoa. Okay. That's kind of hardcore. I like it. When suffering damage, gain a stacking bonus to damage dealt in your next weapon attack. Well, hopefully she won't be taking too many hits. Okay. No, she's not going to be doing shield stuff. Two-handed weapons. Yep, we're going to do that. I'm going to make her beefy. Oh, and Zelda Sora? Hell yeah, dude. Done and done. Hmm. 1 point. Let's do... When taking damage, an armor rating bonus against the damage type for a short time, removing any other inspired defense bonuses. Maybe? Inspire all allies in the vicinity when a paladin downs an enemy, providing a temporary bonus to all defenses. That's super situational. Oh. Okay, let's do that. That's just a big thing to resist afflictions. That's just fine. Oh, look at our girl. What's up, girl? Let's do the big swords. We're going to keep her two-handed, I think. I want her to just be a giant, tanky damage dealer. Alright, let's see. The first upgrade... Full attack plus 25 damage dealt is burned and 10 damage dealt is burned for 15 seconds. That's Flames of Devotion. This one makes it so after use, the Paladin's attacks temporarily receive bonus burn damage. Cool. This is the one that speeds them up. Nearby allies receive a smaller version of the Flames effect. Oh. So no more haste. Well, that's too bad. I like that. Let's give her more burn damage. And what's this? Oh! Bathe yourself in holy light, blinding enemies in the immediate area? Well, that's great. That's great. Yeah, let's get that. Alright, just a couple more levels and we'll be all caught up. Okay, so Lay on Hands is awesome. This upgrade gives them Robust as well, which also heals on top of that, I'm guessing. Applies a Robust inspiration to themselves or an ally within range. Oh, good, it's the target. And then what's this one do? Courageous. We want the one that heals again. Yeah. More healing, for sure. Okay. Whoa. Alright, so what this does, grants 3 Paladin auras, each exclusive to each other. One of them grants accuracy, one of them grants movement, and one of them grants armor. So now what we can do here is make the accuracy one convert hits to crits. The speed one converts incoming hits down to graces or misses. And the armor one gives health regen. Oh, can we get multiple? Yes, we can. But I'm probably not going to use too much. I'm probably going to keep it in the accuracy one. So let's do that one to start with. And I think the res is kind of a gimme. Yeah, we got to get the res. Having another res is going to be super important. What is this? Oh, increases maximum zeal. Okay. We got to get this too. That's next. Yep. Man, I missed having a paladins. I forgot how just incredible paladins are. They're so versatile. Get that. I'm gonna give her all the two-hand weapon stuff. All of it. Alright, I think we only have one more level. Okay, this is the AoE blind. Now it can AoE blind and nearby allies gain a deflection bonus for a short time. Or damage taken by affected enemies is greatly increased. Let's do that one. Command an ally to redouble their efforts, improving their deflection and granting them the fit inspiration. That'd be great to cast on our tank. First of all, the paladin can destroy any spirit or summoned creature below the paladin's level. Let's do this. Let's do the destroy. Alright. I think this is the last level here. Yep, we'll grab that. Oh, we do have another level. Nice. Oh my god. Okay, so now the res can grant fit in addition to strong. Or it becomes tenacious. I think we probably want fit for the extra con, since they'll just have been rezzed. Let's do that. And then for this one, hostile effects suspended for 20 seconds, and also steadfast upgraded to resolute. Or grants quick, which is going to be more dex, which means it can act faster. So let's do that. What is this? The paladin can command an ally to increase their pace during combat. Okay, that's alright. Paladin gains zeal each time he or she downs an enemy. That's pretty big. I think that's like the only form of regen they're going to get. That's good too. Improved criticals is solid. Alright, is that it? No, we do get another level. Damn, dude, what level are we? 10% crit damage, we'll take that. Yep. Let's go with the big ones there. Oh my god, are we like level 13? Damn, dude. Sacred Immolation, that's like one of my favorite skills in the game right there. That's interesting. Steadfast in addition to fit. It's okay. Upgraded to hardy. I like that. Let's do that. It's even more defensive. There's no way we leveled again. Okay, good. I was gonna say, there's no way we're leveling again. Okay. So unfortunately she doesn't have any gear. But that's alright. That's alright. We also now have a 2 tank setup. Which means we're gonna have a... This is gonna be our 1 tank setup right here. And we're gonna put you there. Yeah. Okay. But then we need an actual 2 tank setup, which is going to be this one. Cool. Okay.
What can I do? At once. Yes?
Great. All right. That's how we're going to look for now. Awesome. You know a game is good when Cohh starts his stream early. Dude, oh, it's so good. Okay. So, let's see. Where do we want to go now? We've got multiple things I want to do today. I think the first thing is going to be let's head back out to the world map. So many things to do today. Where is this guy? In Sacred Stair. Okay, she only visits the district at night. Get her some gear? We'll get her some gear. Oh, we'll get her some gear. Okay. Okay, Sacred Stair is a place we need to explore anyway. But let's go ahead and finish Serpent's Crown first. I think we have like one more building to go to here, so we're gonna finish that. Really, Asuka? Those pilgrims you helped with the cart right at the start of the game, you butchered them? Ouch. What happened to the incomprehensible elf we rescued at sea?
Bailed me out more
He's a
than
side
once.
character.
You'd do the same for any of us.
Don't tell, but I try harder for the ones I like better.
Chris X Prime says, can you take a break, please? I want to make some food and I'm hungry and I don't want to miss out. We'll make you a deal. How about you go make food and I'm going to stay here and keep playing games. Is that good? Awesome. Let's do that. But I can tell you I'll be here when you get back. Hopefully. Yeah. Let's go with that.
At last. Akira, I have waited a second lifetime.
First of all, dog.
Strange.
Oh, God.
Does no one know that this woman has died? Or have the Juana left her here for some reason?
Okay, first talk to the spirit.
There you are.
The spirit tilts her head considering you. After a moment, she reaches a hand towards you. Reach out your hand. Your hand passes through hers. She lets out a soft sighing sound and draws her hand back.
I did not expect to wait so long for Rikuhu's messenger. Or have you come as Barrett's usher? The foreigners twist even our gods. Should you not be a dwarf?
I'm not the usher. I'm a watcher.
Akira, I have not met one before. Nor will I again, I think. But you are here to take me away, are you not? Well, I refuse to go. Never will I move from this place until justice is done.
What are you doing?
Guess who?
What? Guess who what?
I went out into the garage really quick,
Yeah.
and I saw him, and I was waving. He didn't see me, and
Yeah.
then he saw me
Yeah.
waving, and he waved at me.
Really?
I blew him a kiss, and he blew me a kiss.
He blew you a kiss? Did you blow mommy a kiss? That's really cute that you're just learning how to do that stuff. It is. What are you looking at down there?
He blows you kisses all the time, but that was the first
Well, he blows me kisses at night when he goes to bed. Right, Rowan? That's right. That's his response. Oh man. Okay, buddy. So we gotta talk to this lady because she stamped her foot soundlessly.
I follow Magrin's way.
She follows Magrin's way.
Yet sickness took me before my time. I died alone and without honors. It must be put right. My body cannot be left here to rot, forgotten. I feel it there like an itch.
Yeah, little man. Are you just gonna stomp around? Oh, we're stomping. We're stomping. We're stomping with our little tiny feetsies. Look at those little feetsies. Oh my lord. Okay. All right, now that we're stomping around, ready to go back to mom? Ready to rock it off? Here we go, buddy. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's right, buddy.
We're going to this class.
Alrighty, see you later, buddy. Bye-bye. That sounds good.
Oh, hey.
You waved back? There you go. Bye, bye, buddy. Bye. All right. Thanks, darling. Wow. My body cannot be left here to rot, forgotten. I feel it there like an itch. Who were you?
I have been many things. And in performing my duties, I brought honor to my caste and to my kin. A sea captain, a great explorer, trusted advisor to the queen herself.
That sounds good.
Now, that is before I left the sea for the mountains to make maps
Hey,
and
Tiberius.
guide others. Chief navigator. That is what I made of myself.
Do you know where you are?
I can see nothing in this place of death but distant lights. But I feel I must be close to where I died. I have not taken one step since the darkness came.
What's the last thing you remember?
The sickness. Days of it. Lying in my own filth as the disease withered me. I passed from wakefulness to sleep with every breath. But I knew it once when it was over.
Is that why you haven't moved on? I could help you.
Of course. Some kind of mistake was made, and now Magrin will put it right. I thank you. Please, search my home. My body cannot be far.
Oh, the one covered in your own filth? Super. I can't wait to examine that. Thanks. Let's go over here. Robbing dead people? Dude, she's not gonna need any of this stuff. Just saying. Ew. We're taking the whole thing? What, did I just tuck that in my bag?
Have you found it? Akira, I hope I have not rotted away.
I found a body in the bed. I assume it's yours?
Yes. To think, a Mataru of the Kahunga tribe left to die alone and forgotten. Unthinkable.
I'll fix this, I promise.
In life, I would have faced any challenge. Now you are my champion. Magrin smiles upon your deeds.
What do I do?
Take my body to the Temple of Magrin in the Sacred Stair. There is a great fire there that burns eternally. Burn my body there, so that it may be dedicated to Magrin in death. I cannot pass from this life until all is in order.
I can do that, but I want to let you know that isn't how it works. I can find the Adravanes and you'll be released into the wheel.
You mistake me for one of the outsiders. What do the gods care for such things?
Okay.
No, we must go to the brazier. I cannot see the way, and so must follow you. Lead on, my friend.
If that's what you want. I mean, they're your remains. Okay. Was just trying to help. But sure, you want to be doomed for an eternity? Because this is how you get doomed for an eternity. But that's fine. All right. Hurt. Click all spy glasses we've seen that can advance or give new quests. Oh, yeah? Okay, I'll be sure to do that. That's true.
Does it suit you, being a soldier?
That's a good point. I do need to do that more.
I did well enough at it, but it was never for me.
I like knowing that someone has a plan. Never felt it from the gods.
You ever think, maybe I put my faith in the wrong cause?
Faith is what you feel in a given moment. Like a bird's feathers, it molts from time to time.
Pretty deep.
Shining God, light your path, stranger. Can I interest you in any of our wares? We gathered what we could. Much of our coin goes towards feeding those in need over at the temple. Thank you, sir.
Oh, she doesn't sound like she's having too good of a time. Nah. Okay.
Indeed.
A Koro.
Hunter, do you come to serve
Oh,
your
the
coin
bounties.
bond?
Hey, here we go. Give Dorcas's head one dead ascetic for you.
Then our clients have transmuted gold into justice.
5,000. Oh, hell yeah.
You have proven to me that you know the value of a coin bond. There is more work for you, if you'll have it.
Do you have any other hobbies?
I am a paladin of the Gold Pact Order. Since taking my oath, I have never been absent of work and duty for longer than an afternoon. I also enjoy knitting on occasion.
What bounties do you have available?
Anadire the Siren haunts the rocky shore and steers ships to a watery grave. The surviving crews of a dozen vessels have rallied their coin against her. She can be found in the western isles of the great Kua-Urakuhu chain.
Sailors can rest easy, for now.
Your coin bond has muffled a killing song. Excellent work.
Nice.
We are not finished. Your bond is needed again, and if your purse has room, we may help each other.
What do you have?
Ikorno, a wizard of great cunning, slays Mataru warriors in single combat. Some accuse him of being an agent of Rawatai.
Go
They have forged a coin bond to see him killed.
A waste of money. If he was one of our agents, he wouldn't have gotten caught.
Whoa.
It is not for us to say what is right or true, only to keep our vows. Ikorno pages through his grimoire in the central aisles of the Kua Orakuhu chain.
It's cool. You know, I have like a collection of heads that I keep, and I actually have that head. So here you go.
Imagine what we
It's like
could
trading
make of these
cards.
aisles if more Huana knew how to use coin as a weapon.
Can you imagine what I must look like trucking around like 10 plus severed heads at a time?
Our work is almost finished. Your bond nearly exhausted, I say.
What bounties do you have available?
The Rathun warlord Yarza Gabrant has been terrorizing merchant ships across the archipelago.
I don't think we've done this
He
guy.
seems to think that the islands require his protection. He was last seen taking shelter on an island in the southern midpoint of Magran's Teeth.
Ooh, we haven't been
The
there.
coin does not wish him to stifle trade. Enemies have bonded to speak freely, I say.
Okay. Cool. That's a new one. That's a new one. We got a lot of gold from that. That was great. That was great. I need some potions for Cohh. There we go. Wait. Are these the... Yeah, they are. There we go.
Supplies.
Okay.
Get your supplies here, Ado Watcher. Certainly.
Oh, we've seen this. Yep, we're good here.
Could I have a moment of your time?
Of course.
I know someone who works in this tower. An animancer named Giacomo. I'd like to see him if we could.
I'm hunting a god, not tending to your social schedule. Oh, is it sip time? Thanks, chat. I don't see why not.
Agrasima. It should not take long. I have not seen him in many years, and I wanted to thank him.
You feeling all right, Palagina? You sure you don't mean yell at him?
When I was a girl, he visited me in the academy. He was studying godlike. Studying what was in our souls that made us different from other Keith. He found something in me. Something that resonated like a chime when he held an instrument near me. He said it was like this for all godlike. Different chimes resonating for different types.
Tap your chest sounds familiar.
But you are not godlike.
It's something Bareth gave me when I was in the Beyond. She scrutinizes you, trying to determine your meaning. After a pause, she nods and continues.
In any case, he told me it was what was causing my body to change. I begged him to remove it. He refused at first, saying it was impossible. When I told him I would kill myself if he didn't, he said he would try.
No one should ever be driven to that. Least of all a little girl.
I don't expect you to understand, but I was 12. My body was changing in many ways. Being the only girl, the only godlike girl at the academy, was unbearable.
You don't have to justify anything to me, Pelagina.
Agrasima. Giacomo was not able to remove the chime, but he was able to sever it. When it happened, I blacked out. I did not wake for 2 weeks.
Whoa.
The Brotherhood ejected him from the academy for ruining their pet godlike. They assumed I would die. I did not. Over time, I lost most of my feathers. The shape of my nose changed. It was not enough to make me fully Kalbandra, but it was enough to keep me from wanting to die.
Interesting. So she would have been a lot more feathery.
When I looked in a mirror, what I saw was not a godlike. Not something to be paraded around. It was me. Finally, me.
But you were you before.
No. You do not decide who I am. Helia does not decide who I am. The Brotherhood does not decide who I am. I decide who I am. Giacomo respected that. He respected me. Without his help, I would probably be dead. If we can speak to him inside the tower, I would be grateful.
Interesting. Huh. So there's a lot of themes of acceptance here, but she apparently is having none of that. Interesting. Who is Tiabo?
A door watcher. Fancy a look at this stock? Straight from the laboratory.
Oh, sure.
Have a look.
The amazing and truly incredible instant potion belt. Grants alchemist cash? Summons a random potion into an empty quick slot. Nice. Okura's kettle. Oh. Ooh. Man, Animacy Cat? With a... Wait, what? While Animacy Cat is following you around, you gain bonuses to Arcana and Metaphysics, and all creatures your party summons gain bonus Might and Penetration. He's got a little cone on. He's got a cone of shame. That's cute. Animacy Cat. Animacy Cat. Do 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 do. Cool. Alright, let's go. We walked through here before, but we haven't actually talked to anyone in here. Saprin says, my berserker killed Shodi. Do what? Oh man, you're terrible. Let's go up. We haven't been up here yet. Buy the cat? Oh, I can't afford it right now. Hey, Nick Sombra. Yoink. Oh, hell yeah. Thumb of the machine dips into a lower tone whenever someone stands within arm's reach. Who is Flan Alette? From her unkempt hair to her agitated pacing, Flan Alette gives off an air of restrained chaos. She waves you over with a few quick motions.
Siere Valegina, here to watch us work? Or are you finally going to let me strap you down to a table?
She grins wickedly, looking past Pelagina to wink at you.
Ado, Sere. Respectfully, I must decline.
Castor sent a runner ahead of you. Guess he's excited about all this. He did not mention sending over one of the Deadfire Company soldiers. If you're here to do some spying, so be it. I need your help all the same.
Oh.
I'm not... Next time I'm staying downstairs.
Did Castor say what all of this is about? Never mind, I'll explain. It's the Adra, of course. Everything's been about the Adra. We've catalogued a number of interesting properties unique to Luminous Adra. But there are some very specific qualities we are investigating. Qualities that a Watcher happens to be uniquely suited to exploring. You're just what we're missing.
I'd be happy to help.
Gelarde, what a relief. You won't regret this. Let me run you through the theory, and we'll get to the test itself. Luminous Adra has special effects upon Cohh. Even to the humblest, it offers some small improvements. Rejuvenation, vitality, the kind of thing you sell to people back home, ne? But what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Consider the talented Cutpurse, for instance, who can cross a room by slipping briefly into another place. The world between.
Wait, Luminous Adra can do that?
Luminous Adra holds enormous quantities of essence, the kind of energy we can't replicate or restore. And these formations have a kind of connection to each other across the in-between. I believe we can harness this connection and your natural abilities to transport a person across great distances in a moment.
Your theory is sound. I've used the Adra to track someone before.
Oh, good. You've done some experimenting on your own. A curious mind is a happy mind, I say. Can't mope about ghosts all day. We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and our machines are ready to harness the Adra's essence. But for the moment, we are effectively blind when it comes to targeting the next pillar. Now, if someone were capable of sensing that essence in the in-between, even of manipulating it...
Is this like a fast travel system?
A Watcher, for instance.
You want me to use my connection to the Adra? I could target a specific pillar.
Precisely right. We've had luck with shorter jumps, but those were as much spellcraft as science. The idea is for you to focus on the next connection point. The machine will use that new link between the Adra veins to create a tether, as well as provide the energy for you to jump effectively. What's really exciting is, so long as you are holding that connection
Dude, this is totally
open,
fast travel.
your companions can jump alongside you.
How do I put one of these things on my boat?
And there's no risk I'll show up missing limbs or nothing?
The next spiel is due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as this one, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Oh, and don't worry. We paid the farmers.
What if something goes wrong?
There was that fellow that jumped a little too far over the edge.
Stop scaring our assistant.
All right, I had to take care of something first.
We'll get everything ready for you.
We're definitely going to do this. But let's finish talking to everyone up here first.
Burned.
Which I think it's just this guy.
Well, that won't do it all.
Who are you? A steady white-haired elf frowns down at a table covered in coiled copper wires and glimmering shards of Adra. Her gloved hands smooth her well-tailored Valian coat as she mumbles under her breath. Apparently absorbed in her work, the Animancer doesn't acknowledge your presence. Excuse me. The woman spins on you, blinking rapidly behind a pair of brass-rimmed spectacles. Her bright carmine eyes and paper-white skin mark her as one of the glam felon.
Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there.
Are you alright?
I am fine. Is there some reason I shouldn't be?
Whoa.
Which is not to say I do not appreciate your concern. I do.
She settles her spectacles on her nose. As she does, you notice her hands shaking.
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies?
As she speaks, a drop of blood rolls out the elf's nose and drips onto her lips. She pulls a handkerchief from her coat pocket and wipes away the blood without a word. You're bleeding.
Indeed. I apologize if you find the sight of blood unsettling. Though, from your appearance, I would expect you to be well acquainted with it. In any case, why are you here?
I don't know who you are, but I know you're dangerous. Attack. How'd you come to be in Nekataka?
It is a mundane story. I sought out the ship with the longest oversea route departing from the Republic.
Oh, is this... Do we have a bounty on her? Okay. Though her words are flat and her voice effectless, Idwin is not calm. She shifts her weight from foot to foot and looks anywhere but at your face. She has the restless, nervous air of a horse about to bolt.
I had intended to perform a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safely at sea.
I know of no animacy that must be done strictly at sea.
A fellow researcher? Then perhaps you will understand.
Understand what?
I've long been fascinated by the nature of entropy. Nothing is unaffected by the passage of time, excepting souls. Supposedly. Is it not possible that repeated reincarnation damages a soul?
We know that it does.
Could the process of reincarnation itself be responsible for some of the many ills that plague the souls of Kith? I deduced that it was possible to escape the cycle. Escape Bareth's grasp. To remove one's soul from the wheel.
I'm afraid that went right over my head.
I suppose I was wrong to expect more from you.
Damn. Stop answering my questions. Tell me what's going on.
If you insist. With the aid of a device of copper and Adra, I have uncoupled my soul from my body, freeing myself of Bareth's wheel. I belong only to myself now.
Is that why you're shaking and bleeding? I commend your dedication to your craft.
You... do?
She shakes her head, brows drawn.
Perhaps you would be amenable to me traveling with you. On something of a permanent basis?
What can you do for me?
This blade is not merely for show. There are no end of swordsmen in the Deadfire, though, right? I, however, possess some little sway over the minds of others.
She's a cipher. Why do you want to travel with me?
I have a vested interest in luminous Adra, but acquiring it here can be expensive.
Did I see the trailer for Atomic Heart? I did, and oh my god. I cannot wait for some Atomic Heart. That game looks awesome. Yes, I'm excited. It looks like a combination of like Evil Within 2 and BioShock. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it right now.
You have a ship of your own and are clearly well-traveled. I suspect I would encounter more luminous Adra with you than I would on the streets of Nekataka.
Welcome aboard.
Truly?
I just know we're gonna be the best of friends.
Shodi thrusts her hand out to enthusiastically shake Idwin's.
Thaklat, traveler. I am grateful.
After a quick pat down of the various pockets sewn into her coat, Idwin nods sharply and rests a hand on the hilt of her rapier.
I have all that I need. We may depart at your leisure.
She starts as a mind stalker. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna leave her for now. But that's interesting. Cool. Very cool. All right. We'll have to take a look at her later for sure. Okay. Let's try this teleport thing. I wonder why I
Come to watch us work? It's not as exciting when we're running through calculations.
We're looking for an animancer named Giancolo.
Giancolo? Ak, I know him. He has a little laboratory for himself down in the gullet. His specialty is godlike. Claims he can detect them in the womb. Giancolo rents a room in Ecosi, the Hole,
we haven't been
which
there
is
yet.
that grimy tavern down below. Why he seeks to bury himself, you will have to ask him yourself. Not many animancers down there, so he should be easy to find, if they haven't stolen all his equipment. Oreto Gori, what can I do for you?
So about this experiment.
Settled your nerves? We can get underway whenever you're ready.
Let's do this.
Gelarde, very well. You stand there. Ansel, the machine.
Oh, God.